I will try to make this short because this is a shitty topic. Epilepsy. I got epilepsy when I was 20 years old. I had no reason for it. No one in my family line has ever had epilepsy, so it was not hereditary. And nothing had happened to me. I didn't, run into a wall, or nobody whacked me with a bat. Nothing happened to me. I just got it. There was no reason. I just got it. I suffer with two types of seizures. There are various types of seizures that you can have with epilepsy. I won't go into all of them, but I'll explain what my two are. I have one called a complex partial, which is also referred to as a petit mal seizure, where I just go stone cold. I just blank out. You can talk to me and I just stop talking. I can hear the words that you're saying, but I can't compute what you're saying to me. I can't understand that you're saying words to me, and I can't speak back to you. It lasts for about 10 to 15 minutes, and as those 10 to 15 minutes go by, I gradually get more drained and more drained. And in 15 minutes, I need to lay down and go to sleep. I'm dead. I'm done. I am done. I'm so done, I've almost passed out. I'm so tired when it's over. That is horrible. Those are horrible. Nothing brings these on in particular. Well, you know what? I can't even say that, because everybody kind of has a pattern as to what brings it on for them. Something that used to bring it on for me was if I had had a very busy day and I decompressed too quickly, then that would bring it on. That would do it sometimes. I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes reading too fast would do it for me. Sometimes scrolling on a computer screen too fast would do it for me. The stupidest things you couldn't even imagine would do it for me. And it was really hard because scrolling fast was something I needed to do because I was in college. I was doing my master's program full-time online at the time, well, toward the end, before I had my craniotomies. So I needed to scroll fast, but I'd be in the middle of looking up something for a huge paper and have a seizure. It was really strainful on my schooling. It was really rough. The other type of seizure that I have is called a tonic-clonic seizure, or it's also referred to as a grand mal seizure. And those are probably the ones that you're more familiar with. They are more commonly depicted in movies by actors, where an actor will just fall on the ground and flail around like a maniac, hit things with their arms and legs, and, knock things on the floor. The typical seizure. I have those as well. I will go completely unconscious. I usually don't feel those coming. I have no idea why those happen to me. I've never really felt the beginnings of those happen. Only a few times I've felt the beginnings of those happen. And I just go completely unconscious, and when I wake up from them, I wake up to a full room of people, and depending upon where I had it, sometimes I wake up to a full room of EMTs. Sometimes I wake up to a full room of my family, and they're just staring at me like, are you okay? Are you alive? Because I stop breathing when I have it. I go blue. I stop breathing completely until I'm done, shaking on the floor. And nobody knows why. Nobody knows why. I had one of those, a tonic-clonic. It's actually a really bad story, but do you remember the movie Saw? There was like a sequel of them, like Saw 1, Saw 2, Saw 3. I think it even went up to like Saw 5. I don't even know. It was a horror sequel. And they kidnapped a person and stuck him in a bathroom, a commercial bathroom. And the person had to find a way out of the bathroom. Well, I had a tonic-clonic seizure in a Starbucks bathroom once. And I woke up on the floor of the bathroom. My face was bloody because I'd fallen on my nose. So I whacked my nose. And when I figured out how to get myself up off the floor, because I'm completely unconscious when I'm out, so when I'd gotten myself together enough to stand myself up, there's blood running all over my face, neck, now shirt. So I've got blood everywhere and the floor. So I'm bloody, and I'm in this kind of dim commercial bathroom, and I can't figure out how to get out because I'm not together yet. I just had a tonic-clonic seizure, and I don't know where I am, and I can't figure out how to open the door because I'm so shaky still that I can't get my hand on the doorknob to squeeze it enough to turn it, and I don't know what to do. And I get myself to the mirror and I look, and all I know is I'm coated in blood. And I really thought for about 5 minutes that I had been kidnapped. I shouldn't have had to go through that. My point, give me a second. I'm sorry, that was hard. That was not an easy memory to go through. That was a really hard memory to go through. I'm sorry about that. I can't express to you how much rage I have. That epilepsy is so underfunded. It drives me insane. It drives me absolutely insane how underfunded epilepsy is and how common it actually is. It is so common. 1 in 26 people have epilepsy. It's all over the place. But you don't see many people talk about it because of the stigma attached to epilepsy. Because it's depicted in movies as though it's something so incredibly dramatic and scary, and to younger kids, funny. And it's something it should be picked apart and, you know, oogled at. And I understand youth is youth and whatever, but come on. I don't take it personally, but I mean, so I did some number looking. And just to give you an idea, in 2011, epilepsy only got federal funding for $152 million. Now I know that's a huge number, but just to give you an idea, like to do some comparison, cancer in the same year got $5.4 billion. And we only got 152 million. That's pathetic. That's really pathetic. And the same year, AIDS funding got $3 billion. And we're only getting 152 million. That's not good. Like, it ties you down. Epilepsy ties you down. It's like it's like a metal leash that's tied to your ankle and just bolted to the floor, and you can't get away from it. It holds you down. You can't get away from it. You're just permanently locked down with epilepsy. And if you have a seizure, a lot of people don't know this. If you seize, you're not allowed to drive. Every state has like a limit. Like some states are 6 months seizure. Some states are 6 months seizure free. Some are 12 months seizure free. Some are 18 months seizure free. It just depends on the state. That's really debilitating. You know, come on. It holds you back. It holds back your life. It's rough. And there is not good, you know, public transport everywhere you go. I mean, yeah, I'm in New York. It's a different story. But, you know, what about Oklahoma? Are there subway systems in Oklahoma? No. Come on. The point is, this is something that really needs to be funded, and it's just frankly being ignored. And it's bullshit. It's pure bullshit. On September 25th, there is going to be a walk for epilepsy. It will be at South Street Seaport in Manhattan. What I'm asking of you is that you come with me. I would love for you to be on my team. Now, if you can't make it into Manhattan, I understand. I'm pissed, but I understand. I get it. But I would appreciate it if you could at least fund my team. Anything that you can would be helpful. This is epilepsy. This is something I still fight with. Yeah, I finally have it under control where medicine helps me, but I had to go through 2 surgeries that almost killed me to get it to that point. I shouldn't have had to go through that. You guys watched me. You watched my videos. You saw me so doped up on medicine I could barely form a sentence. I shouldn't have had to go through that. And if we had more funding, people wouldn't have to go through such lengths just to get it under control. We just need more funding to do the research to figure epilepsy out. It shouldn't be such a mystery. So that's all I'm asking. I'm going to put a link below, and if you could take a look at the page for me, throw a couple dollars at my team, I'd appreciate it. If you could walk with me, I'd really appreciate that more. And that's it. I love you guys. You know I do. Have a good one.